everybody, this is Jess with Bless Jess. Thank you for watching today. My hair's a little crazy. I love to make lasagna for my husband because it is his favorite meal. However, when we make a whole lasagna, a lot of it gets wasted because we only are 2 people, our kids don't eat it, and it's not usually the healthiest thing because there's so much, we can't get to all of it. So we end up throwing a lot of it away. So I had the idea to make lasagna roll-ups, which is like a more portioned out lasagna. What I'm going to do is make them up, make a bunch of them up, as many as I can with the ingredients I have on hand. And I'm going to freeze them in these little mini loaf pans. This is a medium-sized loaf pan. I think I can get 4 or 5 of them in here. And so I'm going to just show you how I do it, and then they'll be all ready for the freezer for busy nights, and this will be a perfect portion for me and my husband to share. So I'm going to turn the camera around, I'm going to show you what you need, and then I'm going to show you each step in making it. They're very, very simple. It's nothing fancy, but I hope you enjoy watching. So this is what you're going to need. First of all, I just have these little loaf pans. You can use this, or you can use make a big, like 9x13, whoops, a 9x13 or whatever of it. You're going to need either some ground turkey or some ground, I've used ground sausage with it, or ground beef. So I just have some turkey that's defrosted. You're going to need some mozzarella cheese. That is the part skim kind. Some Parmesan cheese, whatever you have. I like cottage cheese. You can also use ricotta. Sorry for the dog barking. Some pasta marinara sauce. You can make your own. I just got the jar. And then some lasagna noodles. I happen to have these oven ready, but they'll be fine in this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to brown this and mix it with the sauce. And then I'm going to boil these noodles and get them ready to... And when you boil these, you want them to still have a tiny bit of al dente-ness to them. You don't want them mushy because they're going to still bake in the oven. So I'm gonna boil these. I'm gonna brown that and mix it with that. And I will see you back when that is done, and I'll show you what's next. We're also gonna mix this. This is kind of like a trial and error of ingredient amount. So you do however much you want. For 1 pan of these, I'm probably gonna do a cup of cottage cheese, a couple of tablespoons of that, and a half a cup of this with a little bit of sauce. So that's the plan, and I'll see you back when everything's ready to assemble. Okay guys, so I apologize in advance for any crying baby noises you hear. I'm a mom. So I have my turkey browned, and I added the spaghetti sauce, and I actually had a little bit of extra spaghetti sauce that I needed to use in the fridge, so I added that too. So it's a little more saucy. Do what you want. I'm just showing you a method. This is not an exact thing. So I have the ground meat, the ground turkey, the sauce, and I put a little bit of salt and pepper on the turkey as it was cooking, and some garlic, and then I added some Italian seasoning to the actual sauce. You do what you want. Okay, over here I added the cottage cheese. I added half of the mozzarella because I want to save the rest of that to sprinkle on top. I added a little bit of the Parmesan cheese. I added some Italian seasoning as well, some salt and pepper, and I stirred it all up. If I had an egg, I might do that too, because that's what I do for my lasagna, but I'm out, so I'm just going to do that. I'll be fine. Okay, and over here I have a little station set up. I have my pans. I think I'm only going to get about 3 out of this recipe for today because I don't have very many noodles. So I have 3 set up. This is what I'm going to lay the noodles on to do the rolling. So I'm going to show you that next. These I just cooked until they were pliable. Some of them are kind of falling apart, but they're not done. They're going to cook in the oven, so I don't want them to be mushy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these. I'm going to lay them out. I'm going to put the cheese mixture on top. I'm going to put the sauce mixture on top of that, and then we are going to roll. It's going to be kind of messy. Roll, and we're going to put them in here. Once everything's on top, we're going to do more sauce, a sprinkle of cheese. We're going to freeze these babies, and they're going to be an awesome, awesome superhero night. They're going to save me from having to make dinner. So I'm going to have 3 dinners made, and this afternoon it took me to do it maybe like 30 minutes. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when I get all of these lined up and the sauce and cheese on them, and then I'll show you what it looks like when they're all in here. So hang tight. I'll be right back. So it's not too hard. You just put the cheese mixture down. You spoon a little bit of the sauce over it. I think I'm going to have both hands to do this, and you probably don't want to watch how messy this is about to be. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like when I get them all in the pan. I'm just going to roll them, and then I'm going to top them with the sauce, and I'll put the cheese on it, and then I'll show you what it looks like before I package them up, and then I'll show you what it looks like after I package it for the freezer. And I hope that this is helpful. So I put everything together. They are looking really good. I had enough to make 3, and I even have sauce left over, so I'm going to freeze that for another night. So perfect. This is going to be a great dinner for my husband if I'm out. Like this Friday, I'm going to be out with some ladies, so he can just stick this in the oven. So how I'm going to prepare these for the freezer? All I'm going to do is wrap them in some aluminum foil and label them, and make sure the aluminum foil is really, really tight. Label them with the date. These will last in the freezer for a good long while, way before, I'm sure it'll last way longer than we'll actually need them to last, because these will be eaten up very fast. My husband loves lasagna. And this is a very nice pre-portioned small size for just a couple of people. So, yes, I am going to take the aluminum foil, put it on there, label it, and date it. And that's going to be it. I think to reheat these from frozen, you're probably going to have to put them in about a 375, you could do 350 degree oven. What I usually do is just leave them covered for the first 45 minutes, and then maybe like for the next 10 or 15 after that, uncover it and let it brown. But that's probably what I think it's going to take to heat these up from frozen. If it's not completely done after that, of course, leave it in longer. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'll turn the camera on. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. You guys, freezer cooking should not be hard. It should make your life easier. And I just like to do simple recipes that are going to save me time in the future. This only took about 30 minutes. And I have 3 dinners made. So I will definitely take that. And these will be very great for my husband when I'm gone. So anyway, when I'm gone, that's not kind of bad. When I'm not here, when I'm doing other things. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Please subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all next time.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.